Aliens. What would aliens do if we encountered them on the earth? I think this is a fair question. I really do think it is. And there has been talk about aliens in the news lately. Do they exist? And if they do, would they harm humans or help humans? These are all questions that run through people's minds. They are. And we can see some examples of aliens. You have to ask yourself, where on earth did they get the, how did they come up with how they look? Really, how on earth did they come up with how they look? And like this one down here from the movie Arrival. Let's look at this one down here from the movie Arrival over there. Look like a starfish. Kind of looks like a starfish. Would they look like that? I wouldn't say they wouldn't look like that. There have been people who have seen, let me shrink myself down. I hope you can hear me. Hello, Patty. There have been people who have seen some that quite possibly look like this, or this, or this, or that, or that, or this, or that. They've had encounters with them. They have. They will tell you they've seen them. They have. Some of the stories I've heard, they were not treated bad, even though, you know, they might have got taken up in a ship or something, or they saw them visiting them in their house or something like that. Some of the encounters were peaceful. But would they only look like that? Because I'm really, at this point, thinking, where did they get to try to make them look like this if they did not exist? Where would that happen? How did that happen? How did they get those drawings? And I want to read a part of Time magazine. They wrote an article. They did. And it's about the aliens. It is about the aliens. Hello there, Frank and Gia Lee. Yeah. We're going to look. This is not too popular of a subject, but we're going to look at it anyhow, you all. What would scientists, you all, this is really the real look. And we're going to look at this. Why real scientists, I guess a real scientist would be someone who, a real scientist would be somebody, I guess, who has a degree or something. According to time.com. Let's look at this. This is the movie Arrival. I did not watch that movie. I don't think I watched that movie. Did you watch that movie? Because it seems like, I don't know. But we've seen things in the sky. You know, if you look at this right here, and if you think of a squid, some of the squids or octopuses, they have stuff that they excrete in the water. And if they can excrete it in the water, and if there's water above, would they not be able to excrete, if there was like a species like this in the skies above, would they not be able to excrete stuff like that too? I mean, they may not look like that. They may not look like that at all. Let me get my phone. I've been charging it all this time. See if I can look over here, because I can't really see the comments when I got this on here like that. Let me come over here and turn my volume down, you all. This is what it would look like in the movie Arrival. We're going to see if they would eat humans, because they may eat humans and they may not eat humans. I don't want to be ate by a alien. I do not. You never watch movies. Hello there, the Watchmen. I don't watch movies either. I don't. But let's look at this, you all. Let me stick myself over here. I'm going to see what they had to say, because I didn't know. This is from 2017. See, they had entertained the idea. A new book posits that alien encounters would be far more benign than they appear in the movies. But if they would be far more benign, then where did all these images come from? How did we get the alien grays and all this kind of stuff? Really, how did we get that these different types. Yeah. They were friendly and they were just trying to communicate with us. Some orange portal opening up and people running. Wow. Hello, bolt gun. That's right. Hello. Let's come back over here. I'm going to see this right here. We want to see about these aliens. When the Martians first land on Earth in the 1996 sci-fi Mars Attacks. Did you ever see Mars Attacks? I never seen Mars Attacks at all. I want to see if we get an image of Mars Attacks. Mars Attacks. Yeah, let's see what that would look like. Oh, there's books and stuff. Okay, well, that's what they look like. I've heard of the movie. I really did. Well, she looks like she's got something under her skin. I don't even know what it was about. Did you all watch this movie, Mars Attacks? They're talking about them, what they might look like. Okay, so we got the movie, The Mars Attacks. You just coming in here, you all. Hello. Your view, Emmett, honey, what are you talking about? Let's read what Emmett had to say. It's only my view that those who can sit and watch movies are not ready to truly understand. Okay, Emmett. There are a lot of people who watch movies. They grew up watching movies and they just watch movies. And that's their thing that they do, really. Some people read, some people don't watch TV or movies or nothing. They just do their own thing. That's right. Yeah. So let's get back over there, you all. Let me shrink myself down a little bit. Let me shrink me. I'm gonna shrink myself. Oh, let's make myself about this big. I'm gonna get back over here. Okay. All right. So Mars Attacks. It appears they all will be fine, and we come in peace, says their leader. We come in peace. As the music swells and a dove soars overhead, when they say peace, peace, sudden destruction. That's what comes into my mind. Peace, peace, sudden destruction. Seconds later, the Martian pulls out a laser gun and opens fire on a crowd of human onlookers. Oh, another alien invasion. The melodrama underscores one of humanity's wildest fears. Wild fears. If and when. So they're saying if we encounter aliens, and then they're saying when. So they're really saying that we will encounter extraterrestrial beings. And then they will wreak all kinds of havoc, as much as they do in the movies. That's a fear. Hello. Yeah, hello, welcome you all. Will they? Look at this scientist, the quantum physics, Jim Ali Kahalili. Whoopsie, Gina, why'd you get way over there? We're going to look at that. Look, myth number 1. Now we're going to talk about, are these aliens going to eat us? If you're just tuning in, we're talking about the aliens. Are they going to eat us? Movies like The Blob and Critters. Is there a visual with this? The Blob and Critters. Let's pull up The Blob. We got to see what The Blob might look like. Blobs and Critters. The Blob, and Critters. Let's see if the algorithm can pull up 2 things, aliens, at one time. Oh, okay. So we got an image of The Blob. The Blob. And the Critters. Oh, they got a Critters. Oh, this algorithm is really smart. The Critters. Okay, so we got those. So we got them. Okay, we got that. The movie, The Blob and the Critters. Okay, we come back over here. Imagine aliens harvesting humans for food. An unpleasant prospect in those movies, but it doesn't track with science of nutrition, writes the astrobiologist. The real society, yeah. Let's look at this. In order for aliens to get nourishment from eating us, their bodies would have to be capable of processing our molecules like amino acids and sugars. And that requires having a similar biochemistry, a long shot for a species that hails from a different world, according to this right here, The Blob and the Critters. Would they breed with us, you all? There now, I'm just going to tell you right now. There's lots of people who say that they were a breeder. They've been used as a breeder by the aliens, and I'm just saying it. I am just saying it, you all. It's like there is, yeah, people have children with them, and who's to say? But let's look at this, you all. Let's look at this. Yes, we will. Um, Both of this summer's extraterrestrial blockbusters. Okay, the Alien Covenant. I think that was kind of scary. And then Guardians of the Galaxy. I'd like to see some Guardians of the Galaxy. They involve human alien hybrids, but given that we can't even reproduce with our nearest evolutionary relative, the chimpanzee, it's overwhelmingly improbable that we could do so with the aliens, according to this people. Okay. Aliens would look like us. Now, they could look like us, you all. They really could. Human evolution depended on so many unique and unpredictable factors that it's near impossible that an extraterrestrial species would have human-like features like the aliens in The Day the Earth Stood Still and Star Trek. How come it would be near impossible? It's far likelier, writes a neuroscientist, that they'd be as different as an octopus, our very own terrestrial alien, which has a high level of intelligence, a decentralized nervous system, and an alternative style of consciousness, you all. So they're saying they wouldn't even look like us. How can that be? You're going to go with the interdimensional thing on the event horizon. Aliens would be living creatures. In the movie like Arrival, like you see right here, if they're like, I guess something like that, you all. We've done things. I think they're in the sky. I really do. Like Arrival, they get this one wrong, according to some scientists. Should aliens contact us, the cosmologist Martin Rees believes that we will hear not from a fellow organic creatures, but from robots they produced, who can, in theory, live forever. Now, the robots, yeah, that's a different story, you all. The robots, it really is. Aliens would steal our water and our metal. The aliens in Independence Day famously arrived to strip the Earth of its resources, but it doesn't add up. Most of our metal in Earth's core is not crust. The asteroids would be far better, and the icy moons, and Earth's gravitational pull. So if the aliens aren't harvesting our lands or our bodies, why would they make contact, you all? That's a good question. If they did come to Earth, yeah, it'd probably be as researchers and biologists. Well, they got part of that right. Anthropologists, linguists, keen to understand the peculiar workings of life on Earth, to meet humanity and learn of our art, music, culture, language, philosophies, and religions. There is talk about, we've got some, biologists, aliens like. They're really good with, doing stuff. That's right. Yeah. Let's look at this. Oh, that's it, you all. That's it with that. That is. Now, really, let's think about it. Why even make alien movies if aliens did not exist? Why would they even do it? Really? And why would you have like a Dr. Stephen Greer, or all these people come forth and they're talking about UFOs, and they can't talk about aliens that might crash landed? You're not going to hear all of the information coming out. And then what do you do with a population of people all around the world, certain segments of a population, a certain percentage of a population that say they have been on a UFO. They've been laying on that steel table. They've had their ovum taken. These are people's accounts, sperm and hybrids. They had children. What do you make of that? Is that all make-believe? Is it? I don't think it is. I've seen a UFO myself when I was really little. Seen it right above my head. When I ran to the playground swinging, it came over there. right at the school playground, right above my head. There's more to this story, and I think there's a lot that they don't want to let out. If there's aliens, then there's good aliens and there's bad aliens, just like good people and bad people. Should we fear them? Some do, and some don't. I believe that just like some people come in peace and some do not. They just want to fight. They want to fight. They're not here to be peaceful. They're here to fight. They are. So you would expect that a species like this or whatever, if they were human-like, you would hope that you'd have some peaceful ones to help you combat the bad ones. You would. That's right. We got Golden Arrow in Kentucky. Hello there, Susan B. Honey. Hello, you all. Yeah. You know what I notice about this? What I notice about these live streams, you have to go so far in there before, I'm not going to say it, you all. I'm not. There is a reason that they've been sporadically bringing out aliens in the past, I don't know. It's really been around the past year. Like 3 different instances or 4. You think it's like a soft disclosure? Like get the people's attention. At least you've got the seed planted in the back of their mind. You got it in the back of their mind, and to get them ready. Hello there, April, honey. You're really fascinated, Cameron. Yeah, I think there is a soft disclosure program. I really, really do believe that there is a soft alien disclosure program. CLOSURE program. I really think that there would have to be, because you couldn't tell everything all at once. You could not. I'm not gonna do this one thing. Let me try to see. No, I'm not even gonna. I want to look at something, but you can't really see much of anything. Let's look at this headlines. We've uncovered things. So they have the online reporting tool, and you know not everybody's going to use the online reporting tool. Congress passes a UFO De Closure Bill. What to know about the measures? Did they? When did they do that, you all? You'll have to be patient. What was this? You would have to be patient. Transparency. They're not going to do it until they do it. Really, let's think about that. They have way better footage than that, you all. We got high-tech cameras. There's no way. They know exactly what's up there in the sky. They do. And you see that guy right there. Yeah, I think they just had a bunch of people with these UFOs. We will need to wait. You all, we need to wait. The recent measures direct the government to disclose to the public at least some records, but you'll need to wait. You need to be patient because under the provision, the executive branch has up to 25 years within a record's creation to make it public. And even then, the president can determine that any records must be made classified. So, I wouldn't get my hopes up. I really wouldn't. With this looking the way it looks, I don't think that they're going to come out and say anything on their own. They would have to have the aliens. Now, this is true. The aliens themselves would have to show up, since it probably would take 25 years to just come out and say it. The aliens would have to show up with their ships and stuff, and then it would just be broadcast all on the TV all around the world, because we got social media, we got the internet. It'd be broadcast, and then it would come out. That's how it would probably come out, because I really doubt the leaders of this world are going to willingly get out there and say that, unless it's imminent. The aliens are coming, the ships are coming, and it's imminent, and people are starting to see them. Then they'll have to be forced to come on TV, and they have to call the news and stuff, and all of that, you all. You'd really see some uptick in all of that, you all. You really, really would. I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I'm done with it. I am done with these aliens, and the one, oh my goodness. It's just too wild, you all. It's really wild, but there really are. It's a lot of images. Look at, see, this is still in the news. All of this is still in the news, but it's 2 days old, and it should be dropping. It's, yeah, see, it's already, this is already dropping out of the news. There's shadow aliens. There's no aliens. It's already dropping out right now, so it's okay. Yeah, it's convinced they appeared. Shadow aliens. No, there are shadow beings right there. You can see it. But I don't know if they look like that. Gigantic aliens. I mean, yeah, everything happened 2 days ago. All right, this it literally, when the aliens come, when the ships arrive, when the ETs arrive, the other species, and they very well may look human, when they arrive, you're going to see things like this. It's literally going to be all over the internet. I'm not going to say when they announce, no, when the aliens arrive, when the other life forms arrive is what I'm going to say. Because they're not going to come out, and they're not willingly going to come out here. They're not going to admit to anything until there's the ships in the sky. And it'll be undeniable. Everybody will see them. You'll have these great big massive ships up here, and people will be looking. And you can't hide it, especially when they show up in the sky. You will not be able to hide it. Then you'll see the internet flooded just like this. Everywhere you look, you'll see it flooded with articles. And there'll be no more conspiracy, because how can you say it when you have the ships up there in the sky? Then people will say, then this is just a Project Bluebeam. No, that cannot be, you all. It cannot just be Project Bluebeam, because there's people who have been abducted by the aliens. And if you think about the worlds within worlds, that's a theory. There's something going on. There's other dimensions and things, interdimensional beings, interdimensional ships. There's so much more than meets the eye. But when they finally show up, you're going to be in the news like this. And it's not just going to be a starfish. It's not going to be just a starfish, you all. Because that starfish don't need no ship. Now, these type of beings would need a ship, and like other humans would need a ship. And then you got the Galactic Federation. There is supposed to be a Galactic Federation. There really is. There's lots of talk about it. Who knows how it's going to play out? It's going to play out 4 years from now. What's 4 years from now? 2028. Do you know why you say 4 years from now? You may have to wait 4 years from now. Really. 4 years from now. What if ships arrive 4 years from now and evacuate the remaining humans that they want off the earth 4 years from now? What if they do? They just arrive and you're gone off this earth. You're gathered up 4 years from now. Hello. Yeah. So it's 2024. 4 years from now, it's going to be 2028. Will you see ships in the sky before then? Don't know. Don't know, but you won't hear a public announcement until everybody sees them in the sky. Everybody, then they're going to come out, and then you're going to see it on the internet. I'm going to go. So, thank you for tuning in, and with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, you all. That's right. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, moderators. And I know that people have been waiting their whole life to see ships in the sky. Really, their whole life. And a disclosure. And it hasn't happened yet. It hasn't. But one day it's going to happen. And it's probably going to be within your lifetime. It'll probably be within my lifetime, too. I'm going to go. You're so very welcome, Barbara. Have a wonderful